Richard Allen was born in 1760, a slave to Benjamin Chew of Philadelphia. When he was 7 years old, Chew separated Allen from his family and sold him to Stokely Sturgis in Delaware.
Your mother has already been sold. You've been separated from beloved family members. You're working long, grueling days. You look around you and all you see is slavery and bondage and hardship.
At age 17, he joined the Methodist Society, which met in the woods around the Sturgis farm.
That was really the foundational moment in his life when he meets these Methodist ministers who are, going through Delaware and preaching the gospel, and his life is converted. He's literally changed.
The explanation of scriptures helped inform his understanding of who he was as a man.
Allen opened the doors of his own church at 6th and Lombard Streets, the Bethel Church.
The idea of a free, independent African church under its own control was a very powerful symbol that many blacks throughout the country latched onto.
Robert Smalls was born in 1839 in Beaufort, South Carolina. In 1851, Smalls was hired out by his owner as a laborer in Charleston. During those years, he held various jobs, eventually leading to his position as a pilot aboard the Planter. He was a gifted navigator, escaped from Charleston Harbor in the Planter. The vessel was put into the service of the United States Navy. And because of his extraordinary navigational skills, Robert Smalls was commissioned as a pilot aboard the boat once again. In late 1863, the Planter encountered heavy enemy fire. When the white captain refused to perform his duties in a manner befitting a naval officer, Smalls acted decisively and managed to bring the boat out of harm's way.
Blanche Kelso Bruce, born into slavery near Farmville, Virginia, March 1st, 1841. By all accounts, he worked as a field hand, a printer's apprentice, and was educated by his master's son. He escaped from slavery at the beginning of the Civil War in 1861. After being denied the ability to join the Union forces, he settled in Mississippi in 1869. He bought a cotton plantation, became prosperous, and joined local politics. He became Register of Voters, tax assessor, and supervisor of education. In 1874, he was elected to the United States Senate by the Mississippi legislature as a Republican, and became the only American in the history of the United States to be born a slave and elected to the United States Senate. February 14, 1879, during the normal rotation of the presiding officers, Blanche K. Bruce presided over the U.S. Senate. He served until 1881.